Hello and welcome. My name is Alan, and today we are here with another um, look at song lyrics because I don't believe I've done this song before, but it's one that's kind of interesting. Just, yeah. Anyway, what we are going to take a look at is the song Macarena, the remix by Los Del Rio. Because it was the big one in the 90s that became so huge. The original song was released. It was a much more traditional Spanish song type, but the Bayside Boys remixed it and it became huge. Yeah, it was a Spanish song, Spanish pop duo Los Del Rio, but the Bayside Boys uh, would remix it and put a section with English lyrics and expanded its popularity, getting it to rise in the US in the Billboard Hot 100 in 1995. So, yeah, um, it would eventually hit number one and be there for 14 weeks between August and November of 96. There was a dance with it. Yeah. Anyway, uh, successful song. It was fairly enjoyable. But anyway, let's go ahead and go back over to Genius and look at the lyrics as they are in English. It starts out with a chorus. Give a little lovin' to your body, Macarena, 'cause your body's made to give it joy and good things. Give a little loving to your body, Macarena. Hey, Macarena. I give a little loving to your body, Macarena, because your body's made to give it joy and good things. Give a little loving to your body, Macarena. Hey, Macarena. I. This brings us into the first verse. Macarena has a boyfriend who's called Vitorino by his last name. And when he left to sign up for the army, he saw her with two of his friends. Macarena has a boyfriend who's called Vitorino by his last name. And when he left to sign up for the army, he saw her with two of his friends. Chorus again, the same as the first time. Give a little loving to your body, Macarena, because your body's made to give it joy and good things. Give a little loving to your body, Macarena. Hey, Macarena. I give a little loving to your body, Macarena, because your body's made to give it joy and good things. Give a little loving to your body, Macarena. Hey, Macarena. And this brings us to the bridge. Macarena, Macarena, Macarena. who likes to spend her summers in Marbella. Macarena, 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 who likes to go crazy and party. I. There's an instrumental break. They shout out I, and once again the chorus once more. Give a little lovin' to your body, Macarena, 'cause your body's made to give it joy and good things. Give a little lovin' to your body, Macarena. Hey, Macarena, I. Give a little lovin' to your body, Macarena, 'cause your body's made to give it joy and good things. Give a little lovin' to your body, Macarena. Hey, Macarena, I. So this brings us to the second verse. Macarena dreams of El Corte Inglés, and she buys all the latest fashion. She would like to live in New York and hook up with a new boyfriend. I. Macarena dreams of El Corte English or Ingles, and she buys all the latest fashion. She would like to live in New York and hook up with a new boyfriend. I. So we repeat the chorus again, and we go back and repeat the first verse. Chorus again. So yeah. Apparently they don't have an about dealing with this song, so that's pretty interesting. But yeah, essentially it's a girl who is sick of her boyfriend, who's going off to the army, and she ends up hooking up with two of his friends as he's leaving. And there's even a part where one of the girls does a spoken line portion. Don't worry about my boyfriend, they call him Vitorino. Can't stand him, don't want him. Yeah. And so she's got eyes and hopes of bigger things in her life. She wants to still have fun, to enjoy things. Yeah. And apparently he just, won't with her, so she's actually looking elsewhere. Yeah. Just a quick glimpse if you do not remember the song, but yeah. It's interesting. It's got a fun beat. And the whole song is about a girl who's like, look, I still want to have fun. I still want to enjoy things. My boyfriend, I don't know if it's that she feels he won't do that with her or do those kinds of things. Yeah. But, yeah. It's a dance pop song. Like I said, very enjoyable, very fun. But it's probably the kind of song that should be saved for play at bachelorette parties. Because that's what it's about. Hey, look, I still want to have fun. But yeah, Macarena. It was originally in Spanish lyrics, but They were translated when the big hit in the U.S. and yeah, like I said, got huge. So yeah, girls all from all around, all over the world, different types, dancing to the music, and Los Del Rio sitting there going da 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 as they standing under a microphone. I remember the video very well, very fondly. So yeah, but yeah, guys, if you in a relationship, if your partner wants to have a little fun, say, all right, we need to go out. We need to do, you know, a little whatever. You should always talk with your other to learn what they want, what they're wanting to do, what they expect, so you can work it out with them. If you don't even try, yeah. Yeah. Los Del Rio against a white background. It was 10 different women singing and dancing. The boys of Los Del Rio were dressed in suits. Apparently it drew inspiration from video footage from clubs in Mexico that showed large crowds of people dancing the original, more complex Macarena. Dance originated in the interaction between the band and the audience at concerts. It started with some improvised arm movements from the singers during an instrumental part of the song. Some people in the audience then began to imitate similar dance moves. In the interplay with the band, the audience, an early form of the Macarena dance gradually emerges, and over several concerts, and finally the Macarena dance would spread among the band's fans by word of mouth. Yeah. Dance floor classics is at number 60. Some best songs from the 90s, number 2. Billboard top songs of the 90s, number 3. Insider best 100 songs from the 90s. They just have a star. Yeah, Billboard's best pop songs of all time, number 500. Yeah. Dutch top 40 and Dutch single top 100. It was all over the place. It just was on fire when it came out. Like I said, it was a huge hit. Macarena Christmas. Well, yeah, just about this girl who's like, look, I still want to have fun, still want to party. know, just because I'm in a relationship doesn't mean I want to settle down. So, yeah. But, on the awards, Macarena, Tiger cover version. Sampled, Pitbull sampled it. Anyway, yeah. But I think it's been a pretty good look at Macarena. Yeah. But with that said, we'll go ahead and end this episode here. As always, educate thyself, think, read, study, learn. Someone tells you something you have trouble believing, ask them to cite their sources. I'll be putting my links and sources in the description box below the video. Thank you all for watching. I'll see you all in the next one. Until then, later.